What's up, everybody? Today was the second day of orientation with Bar None. Uh, so yeah, we actually did some stuff today. I took my road tests, and when you take your road tests, it's pretty typical if you've ever done one before. But they do ask you to do a get out and look when you back up the trailer into a spot. That was really the only thing that was different than any other road tests I've done. Because honestly, I've been driving for almost a year and a half now, and I can still count on one hand how many times I've actually had to get out and look before I backed into a spot. Unless the only time I really feel like we had to do that was at night because you couldn't see a damn thing. So my buddy had to get out with a flashlight so I could see where I was going. Um, I took like probably about 10 or 11 tests on the tablet. Bunch of them, like the first four or five of them, you had to watch a video and then they test you on it. And, but it's, I mean, you have to pass the test, you have to get 100, but if you fail it, they just make you watch the video as many times as it takes before you pass it. So don't be worried. It's not like if you fail it, they're going to send you home. It's not like that. You just have to keep taking it until you pass it. It can get irritating, but most of the time, most of them, there was only one. I don't know why it did this, but all the other ones, when you failed, it would show you the ones you got wrong, so you could go back and take it again. So don't freak out about that if you don't like taking tests. It's just something you're just gonna have to keep doing it till you get it right. Is all. We went over all our benefits. I did the 401k and all that stuff today. We finalized all that stuff, so all that's went through. All the banking information went through. So I'm totally set up. They signed me a truck, but I haven't barely put my eyes on it yet because I don't know if they're still working on it, doing some last touch maintenance kind of things on it right now. So I'm supposed to get it tomorrow. I think tomorrow is going to be a pretty short day because we basically already went over everything. Uh, so I think I'm only going to be there for a few hours, and then I'm going to be able to get in my truck and leave. So yeah, like I said, today was the second day. I'm trying to document as much of this stuff as I can. So if you're thinking about getting a job with Bar None, then I hope I answered all your questions. They went over all the incentives and layover pays and all the downtime pay and vacation pay. They went over all that, which all sounded pretty good. You know, so if you're in a hotel, they said if you're broke down, and you're in a hotel. It was like $100 and something a day they're gonna pay you for being down, and like if you pull into a lot and you're there longer than an hour, after an hour you can start documenting your downtime, and they'll start paying you for that. So if you pull into a place to get unloaded and you're there for 14 hours, which has happened to me before, you're going to get paid for 13 of those hours. But the first hour, they're not going to pay you for. Yeah, like I said, I try to answer all the questions I could possibly think of with these videos. I see Bar None is definitely hiring. They're trying like hell to get drivers. That's why I keep seeing their ads all over my phone. Ever since I started this job, like their ads are like all over my phone. There was only two of us in the classroom, so if you're even thinking about it, apply. You'll get the job. If you're a good person, you have a good record, whatever, you have CDL, whatever, you'll get the job. They want drivers. They need drivers. They told me that it was kind of dead there for a while, but it's recently just really picked back up. I think they started getting a lot more applicants because they're trying to get a lot of people in trucks. The truck they gave me was a 2020. I haven't even barely seen it. I saw it for like 2 seconds driving past it, so I really can't tell you anything. I don't know how many miles were on it. I'm hoping it doesn't have an ass ton of miles on it. Because if I've been stuck with crappy trucks before, and I just won't tolerate it. I mean, if it rides good, that's fine, I don't care if it's old as long as it rides good. Uh, that's really I can't really answer any more questions right now. It's basically all I can think of. Uh, yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Comment, please comment. I always ask you guys to comment. I love hearing your input on these videos. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys. Common sense ain't common.